He was one of the world's most powerful men, sitting on top of a manufacturing empire that spanned the globe. She was the world's most desirable woman, the fantasy of millions. It would seem inevitable that they would come together. And indeed, there has always been ample evidence to support the contention that Marilyn and Santa were intimate. But the transformation of the Santa-Marilyn affair from mere speculation to national news came with recent disclosures by longtime Santa associate and former employee, Pip.
Santa first met Marilyn when she was 5 years old. We called her Norma Jean back then. Well, she was sitting on his knee, and I guess she stuck. You gotta remember, Santa went for women like they were Christmas cookies. Oh, you want one? Anyway, but he didn't know how unstable Marilyn was. She wanted respectability. She wanted to have his child. And then, when she sung Merry Christmas, Santa at the MGM Holiday Bash, Klaus knew he had to put an end to it.
Is there another side to this story? Santa declined to be interviewed for this broadcast, but we were allowed to talk to his lawyer, Sammy Chapstick.
That little green turd ain't got nothing on Santa. My client is a devoted public servant and has been for over 500 years. He takes toys to little kids. He's impeccable. No one can touch the big man. He's clean.
People say she walked around her apartment carrying a little empty stocking in her hand. And then she called me one night in Malibu. Sounded terrible, all hopped up on pills or something. She said, "Say goodbye to Santa for me. And say goodbye to yourself, 'cause you're a nice elf. And say goodbye to Dasher and Prancer and Dancer and Vixen and Comet."
And then?
Well, that was the night. Santa and I went over and found her body. Klaus was so cool. Told me to take down the mistletoe over the bed, pick up the tinsel and the reindeer dung. Well, then I called the cops and an ambulance, and we got Santa back to the North Pole fast. He just sweated it out then. That boy must have lost 20 pounds that week.
Pip never was able to put the matter to rest. When we went back to complete the interview, Pip had been reported missing. A week later, the police found his lifeless body in the Bronx. The murder weapon, an icicle, was found at the scene, but it melted before investigators could dust for fingerprints. Our calls to the North Pole and to the offices of Sammy Chapstick have not been returned. The controversy over the Santa-Marilyn affair continues to rage, and there seems to be no easy answers to what actually happened in Malibu in August of 1962. Yes, there will be a Christmas this year, but it won't exactly be white.